Day 2 of NFL free agency was nuts. I'm looking at you, Max Crosby. Here's everything that happened that was related to the Packers. Let's run it. The Packers came out swinging this morning, sort of, and did what everyone was begging them to do, signed a cornerback. The Packers signed former Chargers cornerback Benjamin St-Juste to a 2-year, $10 million deal. St-Juste is coming off the best season of his career where the Chargers played to his strengths. He is a phenomenal zone corner. He was one of the best in the league in zone coverage last season. St-Juste is also a big body for a corner, coming in at 6'3", 202 pounds. This translates to him being very helpful in the run defense, something that Brian Gutekunst loves. Something he's not great at is man coverage. Don't expect him to come in and be this lockdown corner on the perimeter for the Packers, but he's still a really solid depth piece and should excel in a Jonathan Gannon defense that's expected to play a lot of zone coverage. Right after that, the Packers turned around and released Nate Hobbs with a post-June 1 designation. This comes 1 year after they signed him to a 4-year, $48 million contract, which in hindsight was just insane. Let's not forget, this signing never made any sense, because Nate Hobbs was always great in the slot when he played, and the Packers planned to move him to the outside from day one. That was just a huge gamble that never made any sense from day one. And it didn't pay off anyway because he was hurt for most of last season, and now the Packers are freeing up $8 million in cap space letting him go. The next move the Packers made, and this one made me really happy, was signing former Chief and 49er wide receiver and punt returner Sky Moore. Now, I'm not saying this move is going to win the Packers a Super Bowl or anything like that, but I was literally begging them all of last year, just sign a punt returner. Not only do bad things always happen to the Packers on the defensive side of special teams, it feels like everything goes wrong on the offensive side, so I'm glad to see they're at least trying. However, I shouldn't talk too soon, because maybe they're just going to cut him like they did with McCole Hardman, which was a mistake, but we'll see. Some more big news today was that Romeo Doubs signed with the Patriots and officially is leaving Green Bay as expected. Signed for about 4 years, $17 million per year, and honestly, I don't think that's even unfair when you compare him to someone like Alec Pierce signing for $29 million per year. But staying in Green Bay was just never going to happen. Not only do I expect the Packers to want Matthew Golden to step into a larger role next year, but Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and Dontavian Wicks are also on the final year of their contract. So not only are they going to enjoy having all of those guys for cheap for 1 more year, but I expect at least 2 of them to get paid. And unfortunately, you can't give big contracts to more than, 2 receivers at a time. Best of luck to Romeo on the Patriots. I'm going to miss him. Lastly, a little less relevant because he was already released yesterday, but Elgton Jenkins signed a 2-year, $24 million contract with the Browns. It sucks that the Packers had to release him, and it sucks that they moved him to center because I really expect him to be an above-average guard for the Browns next year, and that's something the Packers could really use. Like, Aaron Banks is getting paid $19 million a year, and Elgton Jenkins is getting $12 million a year. Wish we could go back in time and fix that, but today was fun. Here's to hoping the Packers make, a big move or something tomorrow. Comment down below what you're hoping to see on day 3.